Howdy, y'all. All right, I'm live. Hold on. I gotta send out tweets and stuff. Oh God, this is so last minute. Okay. Let's go ahead and oh God, I got 9 retweets on this. Oh God. All right, we're live. Let's go. All right, let's go ahead and reply to this. We're live. Yo! howdy. Oh my God, I'm flustered. I'm absolutely flustered. Howdy. Gamer girl, yeah. Howdy. Gamer girl, yeah. Howdy. Oh, don't pay attention. Oh, I gotta turn off my desktop. Oh God, I forgot to turn off the capture for. I can feel it. I feel it. It's feeling a little scuffed. But that's okay. That's all okay. Yeehaw and all that. Yeah. Yeehaw. I'm nervous, but I'm excited. Welcome. I'll wait for a few more people to come in before we fully get started. But yeah, welcome. My name is McSpoofy. I'm your card game cowboy. If I want to avoid YouTube demonetization, I gotta wait to say till I am, in fact, the Yu-Gi-Oh. Maybe I need to delay that even more when I start doing that. And I am so excited. We are doing a little debut stream. I got a lot of help from a lot of people. Got help from my friend Tiger Tuner right there with the model art. Oh God, why is why is okay? Hold on, I gotta turn something off. why is the chat box there as well? Don't pay attention to that. That doesn't exist. Second chat is a lie. It is a lie. I gotta change it. I do gotta change the title. Listen. There's a lot. I'm getting back into it. I'm a bit rusty, but I promise you it will get better. It will get better with time, just like with all good things. Thank you. So yeah, I got help from. I'm just gonna start out by saying I got help from my friend Tiger Tooney for the bottle art, and I got so much good last minute help from my lovely partner, the Nato Sprout. This cowgirl don't know what she doing, but we love her for it. I don't know what I'm doing most of the time, but it's okay. Why am I in the Street Fighter tags? I gotta get out of there, folks. I am not in Street Fighter. I am in just chatting. I'm re-debuting baby. Debuting baby. All right, so McSpoofy's re-debut extravaganza. Yeah, that's how you spell it. All right, extravaganza. We'll go ahead and put in the EMV tuber tag, which I have not been using because I was not doing my due diligence in being a good ENV tuber. Got to do each instance. Okay. I can do each instance. Up to 10 tags. Okay. All right. There we go. Title updated. Everything should be all set. How's it going, folks? All right. Also, I definitely want to wait. I know my good friend Fennel Time is having their own little stream. And I think I want to wait for them because they were waiting on me. So I will properly wait for them because I know they'll probably want to watch this. They'll want to be here live and present. All right. Actually, let's go. I'm gonna go check in on seeing what Fan is up to real quick. By the way, just as a heads up, the voice I'm using is definitely not my normal speaking voice. This is definitely an accent that I am putting on. I'm sorry to break the illusion right away. Lion, yeah, lion. I'm a deceitful rabbit. I'm being told to already go, so okay. Already starting off with the not great audio. Anyways. Hey, so you wanna I heard that people who are into VTubers like something called Booba. And thanks to help some from friends, I now have some Booba. Are you ready to see? Ready to see? Huh? Ready to take a little peek? Tit real. These tits are real. They're really 2D is what they are. Unfortunately, in real life, I am still pretty flat-chested. Sadly. Very sadly. But it's okay. That'll change. That'll change in the future. Smile. But yeah, y'all ready? Y'all ready to take a little look? Something to grope, though. Hey, you need to be careful using them words in my chat. I don't want to get banned off of twitch.tv. Anyways. Get a room. I mean, this is my stream, so I do get to dictate what happens here, but, you know. Oop. Oh, howdy, Fair Quartz. Howdy. Hello. Nice to see you. Nice to see you, my pal Nat. Hey, go check out Fairy Quartz, Nat. She streams occasionally, but when she does stream, they are very lovely. And she streams some pretty fun games, some classic little JRPG, actually specifically RPG Maker horror games and other such titles. And she seems to be wanting to stream more in the future, so I cannot wait to see some more of that content. But yeah, folks, they're coming on in. I'm ready for it. And are y'all ready? Take a little peek. All right. Now, as a heads up, I'm a bit of a horny girl, bit of a horny cowboy girl, as you can see by my horns. Also, you know, I'm also quite the lewd lady. I'm not ashamed to admit that, but anyways, all right, we're gonna hey, oh, look at that, little eyes, little red looking eyes. Oh. Blue hair and pronouns. That is right. I'm a blue hair and pronouns jackalope. Translated YouTuber. Like my face? Like my face? Also, look. Oh my God! Wait, my hair goes down. Whoa! Oh, came to the booba. Oh, we already got a bot. Let's get that out of here. Let's get that out of here. Thank you. I already got hit with a bot at first debut stream. Amazing. Well, thank you. Thank you for coming on down. I feel like I've gotten important enough that I have a bot. That's incredible. Yeah, thank you. Anyways, I'm glad that as soon as I started talking about my own tits, that a bot decided to come in and self-promote. Seems like the accurate Twitch thing that would normally happen. Anyways, so as you can see, I got some stuff here. Oh, some gloves. Look at my little braids. Oh, I look so lovely, don't I? I look pretty cute, don't I? Oh, what is that on my leg? Oh, that's a little scant. Wait, that ain't no gun. What is that? Oh, is that a deck box? Oh, is that a deck? Why would I have a deck box? I wonder, is it because I am the card slinging cowboy McSpoofy? It might be because of that. Oh, look at this. Look at this lovely model art by the Tiger Tooney. It looks absolutely incredible. He is extremely talented. I gave him this design. He took it to the next level and really made it look the way I wanted to. He accepted all of my little feedback and changes. He was so patient with me, and I'm really happy with the result. And, you know, I might be working with him in the future for some other stuff, but you know, that's on a no need to know basis. Yeah, woo, Tiger Tootie. Thank you, Mr. Tootie, for your help as a wonderful friend and artist. Anyways, hi, yeah, look at this model. Look at this model art. It's so good. It's so good. I'm so happy about it. I'm so happy that I get to show you, and I'm so happy as to just looking at it. Like, look at me. Look at me. I got the chest. I got the deck box. I got the antlers. I got the braids. I got the blue hair and pronouns. I got everything. I got everything I could ever want. Oh, howdy, Ryan. Howdy, Ryan. No background music. You know, I didn't have the time to look into background music, but I can always add it in post to whenever I do a little debut intro. Well, Blackout Inferno is now. Oh my god, it got cut out. Oh, I'm sorry, Blackout Inferno. I'll have to adjust my follow notification in the future. I'm sorry about that. But thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow for that. Oh boy. All right. Yeah, there's an old follow alert. I actually updated it because I still like that alert. Howdy, Jag. Howdy. Nice to see another friend from the server of the Fennel Time, who is someone that you should go check out, who is currently streaming, but I think that they'll hop in and watch us in a bit here as they finish their round of, I forget the name of the game, but they said they're going to finish the round, then come on in. But yeah, welcome, Jag. It's nice to see you. Nice to see you. Shakes her hand. Tips my hat, shakes her hand. All right. I am gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pull up my slideshow, which was done at the last minute. Saved me, love of my life saved me by doing a last minute. Yo, what my hat? My hat? Okay, hold on. You want to take a closer look? Hold on. You're scrolling through without saying howdy. Wait, scrolling through as well as saying howdy. Okay, there we go. That thank you kindly. But you want to take a look at my hat? Want to take a look at my little hat? Huh? Yeah. Tits your hat? Oh, my hat does not have tits on them. Sorry to say. All right. So this is my hat. It's got some nice little stitching around the rim. Nice little detail. We got nice little holes for my antlers. I did not poke holes through my hat. Thank you very much. I would not do that to such a lovely hat. You would see fraying at the edges if that was the case. No, these were cut out and custom made for me because as a jackalope, you know, I need to make sure that I got some nice comfort wear. I got to protect myself from the sun. You see this hot desert back here? I got to make sure that I'm nice and cool despite that. Big head. Oh. Anyways, I got a nice little I don't know what exactly to call this this corded part around the center of the hat, but I got a nice little corded part of that. And then if you look real closely, we got a nice little pattern that was made in here, stenciled in here. What do you think that is? Huh? What do you think that is, chat? What do you think that is? What could that possibly be? Hold on, what's chat saying? You guys are scrolling by real fast. Bunny? Bunny, you are correct. You are indeed correct. Yep, it's a little bunny. Nice little detail. Yep. Nice, lovely little detail. So what is chat saying? Hat holes are always 100% intentional. Yes, that is indeed correct. She scrapes the roof of cars. That's why she rides horses. That is also correct. It makes it very hard to walk through doorways, I will tell you. And there's a lot of little scratches around the trim of my house when I go through doorways. But it's okay. It's okay. It adds character to it. Adds character. That's just something you gotta understand. All right. Anyways, let's shrink back down. Oh, I'm getting tiny. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm getting to normal size. All right, we're gonna go. Oh, just a little bit more. All right, make sure I don't cover chat up too much. And there we go. All right. I've learned the funny chord is just called a hat band. You know that actually sounds like a pretty interesting thing. A hat band. Honey, I Shrunk the Spoofy. Imagine like a band. I mean, actually, no. Most bands do wear hats. I have noticed that. I have noticed that a lot of hats, or a lot of hats, a lot of bands do wear hats. At least like more local ones. They like to look cool, and they like to be cool because it gets very hot when you're performing out in the summer heat. Yeah. Anyways, oh wait, hold on. I gotta make sure my deck box is visible. Why would I not have that visible? Okay, there we go. What type of music do they play? I wonder what kind of music that they play. As something I would like to know. Okay, you're imagining a band. Okay, you're imagining a band. Now imagine it's a hot, sweaty summer day in the desert, and you're trying to perform live in front of all these people. And oh my God, the sun is beating down on you nice and hot. You are sweating from the brim of your hair, trying to. No, is not that type of thing. We're not going that direction. But anyways, it's hot and sweaty, and you gotta wipe the sweat off your forehead. Your hair is just absolutely dripping, and you're wondering, oh, I wish there was some kind of apparel that I could wear to protect me from this horrid sun that is beating down on me. And then, right as you're thinking that thought, and you're almost succumbing to the summer heat, suddenly you hear music. Boom, 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 boom. The music gets louder, gets closer to you. And that's when you see them. The opening act. It's the Hat Band. And they brought spares. Just a little taste of what some little readings I might do. Some improv. Succumbing, yeah. Coming. God, I have a real horny chat tonight, don't I? Talk about coming and sucking, getting bothered by the hot heat descriptions. You just got back from doing it. Hey, congrats, Jag. Could you believe? I could believe. Yeah, Jag does improv. I forgot about that. I'm sorry about that, Jag. Anyways, all right. Oh, baby. All right. We are getting into it. We're getting into it. All right. We will delay no longer. We will begin the presentation. Bow! Behold, the slideshow made by my lovely partner, Nino Sprout. So, a little bit about me. Hey, my name is McSpoofy. Howdy there. You might be wondering, why is your name McSpoofy? And to that, I will answer, why do you care so much? It's just a fun name. My age, I'm 25. Hidden quarter of a century, right? Quarter of a century, is that the right one? It's not decade. Decade is 10 years. Century is 100. So a quarter of a century years old. Getting up there in age. Don't got so much of my youthful energy as I did before. Not so spry. But anyways, 25. My pronouns, she, they. I ask you to please kindly respect them. If you can't respect them, I'm sorry to say that I might have to kick you out of here. But you know, I'm also someone that is willing to educate if I need to. And if you have any questions, just let me know, you know? But yeah, my pronouns, she, they. Just try referring to me that way. She kick you the boot. Hold on. I'm sorry. I will kick you with the boot, but I have a horrifying secret to let y'all see. Are you ready? I didn't want to show you this. I can't hold it in no longer. My legs. What happened to my legs? You know, it's fine. You can't see it, so it doesn't matter. I do have boots. If you look in the reference art I do have boots. Yeah, they stole my legs. Yeah, no, that's a better explanation. They stole my legs. No, I do have legs. You know, I mean, it would make sense that someone might try cutting off my feet for Lucky Rabbit's feet, but that is not what happened. So no legs. Listen, I got some good leggies. I got some good thighs. I am a woman that is very legful. I got a lot of leggy. My legs. Those darn outlaws are holding their legs hostage. I'm don't worry, I will hunt them down. I will retrieve my legs at some point. But I do have legs. And I will at some point show off the reference art and you will see that I do have legs. Where's those I have boots? Yeah, I do wear those I have boots. I do still have a butt. I have a good butt. I can't quite turn around because I sadly do not have legs to turn around. But you will eventually see that I have an amazing ass. Anyways, off topic. The blue hair pronouns girl with the big ass and no legs. Her birthday is 5/5, May 5th. Just a fun little date that you see there. My birthday month is within May. So if you ever want to come down and wish me a happy birthday, that's the month to do it. My species, all that horse riding give you the dumpy. Well, of course it does. I also do a little bit of running myself, being a, as you can see, jackalope. I like to run around, which having the no legs does impede me quite a bit. She got tits, but at what cost? Flat ass. No, that is not true at all, Ryan. I do have an ass. You'll see it. I will turn around. I'll turn around someday and you'll see. I got the dumpy. I got the biggest dumpy that you've ever seen. Whew. It's a big dumpy. Anyways. I am a jackalope. Now you may be wondering, Spoofy, you don't look like a dang jackalope at all. You only got horns, and I don't even know those are real. Well, guess what? Guess what, you son of a gun? Guess what? I am a jackalope. I just got transformed into this little lovely magic human form through some really mysterious methods that you may learn someday. But that is something that I will reveal at a later time. But yeah, this is a magical human form that I have. But in my normal state, I am just a silly little jackalope. She's a fucking Taurus jack. Hey, calm down there, Astro Himbo. Don't make me do it. I will open my deck box, and you will see what happens if you keep on poking the jackalope. You'll see what happens. Anyways, speaking of my occupation, I'm a card-slinging cowboy. You may be wondering, well, what does that mean, Spoofy? Well, in this here deck box that I have to my side are some really special cards. I can't tell you what they are for no reason in particular, but let's just say when I throw them at people, some really crazy things can happen. So you don't want to mess with me, because I might throw one of them cards at you, and there's no telling what could happen to you. You may also see that in my occupation, I am a saloon owner. Spoofy Saloon. Oh, howdy, fan. Howdy, welcome. Moderating with the Party 3. Well, thank you. Thank you for coming on down. Thank you, my friend Fennel Time, who is a really pog streamer. Year of the Rabbit. That's right, baby. It's Year of the Rabbit. Hey, Raiders. Hi, Raiders. Year of the Rabbit. Yeah. Welcome, y'all. I'm sorry that the follow is cutting you off. I will make it bigger so that your names do not get cut off. Anyways, welcome. Thank you for the follow, Captain. And welcome all you Raiders from Fennel Time, my dear friend Fennel Time. Thank you for coming on down to check out my debut stream. So we were just talking about this little info card. I was going through my slide, talking about how my name is McSpoofy. I am 25. My pronouns are she, they. My birthday is in May. I am a jackalope that got transformed into a human through rather mysterious means. I'm a card-slinging cowboy who throws a magic deck of cards that have... you didn't hear that's magic. You didn't hear that the deck box is magic. They're very special cards. That's all you need to know. And I was just getting to the point that I am a saloon owner. Spoofy Saloon. Now, you may be looking at my stream overlay and may notice that I'm in the middle of the desert. Well, unfortunately, I do not have a physical saloon, but I am a saloon owner of the mind. Now, this will change. I will have a saloon, but I gotta raise a couple little funds and get a contractor and stuff before I do that. I can't break ground exactly in the middle of this desert without having some capital to do so. But I am a saloon owner of the mind, and eventually y'all will be able to come down to my saloon, the Spoofy Saloon, and be able to say hello to me and enjoy a good time there. But for right now, saloon owner of the mind, you know? Purchase property and stuff, just construct. Yeah, we'll go with that. I totally didn't spend all of my funds on card games. That would be really silly if I wanted to be a saloon owner, build a saloon, and I just gambled away and spent all of my money on cardboard. that would be real silly of me. Luckily, that is not the case. Anyways, you get as you can see on this slideshow, my Twitter handle is @McSpoofy. If you want to see more updates from me or just see my silly little thoughts, you can go ahead and follow me there. Brain Saloon, that is correct. Yeah, you can follow me @McSpoofy on Twitter. And for anywhere else, you can also follow me just like at this channel, twitch.tv/McSpoofyVT. You can follow me on other places at McSpoofyVT, such as YouTube, where I will be posting good highlights and other stuff like that, any other silly little videos that come to mind. There is some content there. It's very silly. And I will be posting more stuff there as well in the future. But for right now, any sort of updates, go ahead and check out my Twitter @McSpoofy. Also, I'm gonna take a real big sip real quick because I'm already feeling my throat get dry. Okay. Oh, all right. What is Mr. Ryan saying? There aren't any killers at the saloon. Are there with any weird harpoon guns? There might be someone. There might be someone with a harpoon gun, a regular. But that you'll see that in the future. Okay. So, next slide. Oh my god. I still love these. Hey, just for the people that are just getting in here, this slideshow was made very last minute and made excellently, might I add, despite the last minuteness of it, by my lovely partner, the Nido Sprout, who's within chat. So go ahead and give them a round of applause. But this art, I love these. I love these so much. These doodles are so great. You're dead. You're not dead. You're still right there. You're alive. Don't worry. I might have used a card to perform a little necromancy, but you didn't hear it from me. Cute spoofs. Hey, is that the Slither? Is that the Grim Boy, the Slither? Welcome to the chat. Thank you for coming on down, my friend. Howdy, Boot. Howdy. Thank you for coming on down. But yeah, we're just going through this little slideshow that was made by Night. All right. Oh, let's get into it. So, what are my likes? Well, if you couldn't tell from the first slide, I am the card game cowboy. So, of course, I am a big fan of card games. This includes digital card games, physical card games. There might be a particular one that I'm a big fan of, but I've always just been a fan of card games. Whether that's, hedging your bets or creating a really cool strategy and seeing it all come together within your cardboard. I just love, I might have a bit of cardboard addiction, but I do love my cardboard. Other likes. Rabbits. I mean, as a jackalope, how could I not like others within my species? I think they're real adorable. They're adorable little guys. And I'm an adorable little gal. So yeah, rabbits are great. Rabbits are real great, folks. Cowboys. I mean, look at me. I'm a cowboy. I'm a cowboy, baby. I just love riding around on horses. I love trying to wrangle up them critters. And I just think the Western setting could be real fun as long as you don't do weird stuff. There's a lot of weird stuff in a lot of Western media, I will say. It's very hard to consume stuff without without seeing some really weird stuff. But yeah. All right. It seems the chat's already reading my other stuff and giving me some criticism. Pickles. How are you gonna like pasta and hate sauces? I'm gonna pour mustard. Don't you dare pour mustard on my card. Don't you eat my cards. Hey, do not eat my cards. We will get to the dislikes. All right, we will get to the dislikes. Hold your horses, as us cowboys say, you know. Anyways, all right, other likes. Maybe even loves. My lovely partner, the Nido Sprout, who I love so dearly, who made this presentation, who is an excellent streamer and artist. I just love them to bits. I love spending every day with them. I love talking with them. I love hearing their voice. I just love them so much. And that is the honest truth. Anyways, I also like a little mischief. I love causing a little chaos. I love messing with people. As my friends know, I can be quite the gremlin. I may be even trying to get some gremlin art made of myself. But that's for another time. But I just love mischief. I love causing a little chaos. I love making jokes. I love maybe doing a little prank. Maybe aggravating people. Maybe it's a little fun. Maybe it's a little irritating for them. But maybe it's a little fun for me. Forgot to add spoil. We do not talk about milk. That video isn't even posted yet. That video is not posted yet. So you don't know about this deep lore. The general audience does not know about it. But maybe later. Spoiled milk. Can't talk about that. You cannot talk about that. I do not love spoiled milk. It would be my dislikes. Be my dislikes, you old sons of guns. I love you. Anyways. Pasta. The second love of my life. Oh, pasta. There's so many beautiful pastas. Oh, I love it. I love the nice tomato sauces with spaghetti. I love biting into those noodles or slurping down on them. They just taste so good. Oh, they're so delicious. I love making them. I can even make handmade pasta. I love pasta so much. I love making it for myself. I love making it for other people. I just love pasta. It's such a great little meal. It can be eaten for such a long period of time. Get lots of leftovers. You can easily make it for lots and lots of people. It's just the perfect food. What can I say? It's a perfect food. Other rabbits, they're not so much a big fan of pasta, but now that I'm all human and stuff, I really love pasta. First, shut up, Ryan. Do not make me pull out a card from my deck box. You do not know the horrors of the things that could happen to you. Not even I know the horrors of the things that could happen to you if I threw one of these cards at you. Anyways, furries. Hey, so, being a rabbit lady and all, a jackalope, I really like them furries. I like being a furry. I am a furry. I like having, little animal features either on myself or, kind of being a humanized animal. I will make a fursona. Well, I have a fursona, but I will make another fursona for this version of myself at some point. You will see it. Maybe I even drew out a sketch of it, a concept sketch of it, that you may see in the future, but not right now. Anyways, furries. I am a furry. I love furries. Tokusatsu, one of my favorite genres of media. My God, I love them Kamen Riders, them Super Sentais, the Ultramans. I love all of them. I love all of them. My God, I love Japanese special effects and how the action that they make in it, whoa, turns out so good. I love kaijus. I love kaijins. I just love them all. I want to rider kick someone in the face. I love tokusatsu. Cowgirl geeky. They call me cowgirl geeky, But yeah, I like tokusatsu. I like a lot of stuff. But there are some things. There are some things that I just cannot stand despite my best efforts. And the first thing, them cursed fizzy drinks, soda. I'm sorry to say, folks, I am not a soda liker. I am, in fact, a soda disapprover. I've tried so hard to like the fizzy water. I've tried so dang hard to like it, but I just cannot. I cannot drink soda. I hate the fizz. I can't stand the fizz. If soda goes flat, maybe I'll like it. I've even had some ices. Those taste pretty good. But I cannot drink regular old dang soda. Baja Blast. I'm sorry, I have to disrespect Baja Blast. I know there's a lot of Baja Blast likers. I'm sorry to say I can't like it. I just like my beverages. I like them to go down smooth. I don't like little bubbles coming up. My uncle ruined soda for me forever. The first time I was ever introduced to a fizzy drink, my uncle had this little penguin. What is the best way? The carbonator. It's a carbonator. And I was like, oh, I'll try that. And he's like, oh, well, I know you don't really like soda too much. I was like, yeah, I haven't had it too much, but I'm not the biggest fan. And so he's like, know what? I got the best thing for you to try if you don't like soda. And he put a regular old glass of water in the carbonator. And fizzy water just by itself. Let me tell you, that is not a pleasant experience. And ever since then, I could not like fizzy drinks again. I can't do it. I can't do it no more. Sparkling water, yeah, sparkling water. I'm sorry. I don't know who would just be like, I'm gonna have regular water, but I'm gonna make it fizzy. You are a masochist if you like sparkling water. I'm sorry to say. Getting a soda stream. Oh, nice. Nice for you, Jack. Just don't drink straight up fizzy water. Don't taste good. It don't taste good at all. I'm sorry to say. All right. I already know people are also going to not like me. Do not put milk in it. Do not make fizzy milk. That sounds awful. That sounds so gross. Do not do that. Do not drink fizzy. Well, anyways, we'll get on to the next thing. We're moving past that. We're moving past that yuckiness. Pickles. My partner is doing their best to try to get me to like pickles. But I just do not like that brine. I do not like that super saltiness, and I do not like that texture. Both flavor-wise and texture-wise, I do not like pickles. And again, I've tried my hardest. I've tried so many pickles down the years. I've tried fried pickles. I've tried the crunch. Sorry to say, I cannot bite into a straight pickle. No. My partner's gonna do their best. Maybe you'll see later down the line. Maybe next time I do a debut like this, you'll see that pickles have been removed off the dislikes. Maybe I'll just feel completely neutral about them. But for right now, the taste and the texture, it's just not for me. I'm sorry to say. I know you may feel disappointed in that, but that's just how I feel right now at this moment. But something I know will not change about me. I don't like raw tomatoes. I feel like I don't know many friends that like raw tomatoes. I will eat tomatoes that are blitzed up, put in the sauce, put in the pasta sauce, put in the spaghetti. Tastes good. Put in pizza sauce. Oh, tastes good. It's so bad when they're just by themselves, when they're raw tomatoes. I had a burger with Nat the other night. Had a big old plump, juicy tomato slice on my burger. I chucked that thing as far as I could. I cannot stand the texture of raw tomatoes. The taste does not make up for it either. I'll eat sun-dried tomatoes. I'll do any other kind of tomatoes. I will not eat raw tomatoes. They just do not taste good. It's on your burger. Well, Well, Nat doesn't like burgers either. But I have had burgers that have big, plump, juicy tomatoes on them, and I have to chuck those things out of there. Can't stand them. Anyways, now, from how I've been talking and how I like pasta, you may be wondering, Spoofy, why don't you like sauces? Well, I just don't like sauces on their own. I don't like to have to put the sauces on myself. I am lazy. I'm a lazy lady, and I do not like putting the sauces on myself. If you put the sauces on there, if they're already on there when they come to me, then, that's good. Drink vinegar. I ain't gonna drink vinegar. I ain't gonna do that. No siree. But yeah, I do not like dipping things into other things, I don't like dipping things. I just like the sauces to already be on it, if possible, or inside it even. That's also pretty good. But I do not like sauces on their own. Sorry to say. I know people got their ranch and their ketchup on their fries, and I'll indulge them. I'll drink it. I will dip my fries in there sometimes, but for the most part, I'm not doing that. Do not drink sippy straight ranch. I mean, you can do it if you want, I guess. I can't stop you, and it's not the worst thing. Just please don't try to drink straight ketchup and ranch. It probably tastes gross and will make you puke. All right. And my last dislike, which you may be thinking is a bit hypocritical, but you're right. I am not the brightest tool in the shed, but I cannot stand characters being big dum-dums. I can't stand it. I've been watching this show, you may have heard of it, a little doctor show called Grey's Anatomy, and my God, do some of those characters make some of the most dumb decisions I've ever seen. They're so stupid. They're so stupid sometimes that I can't stand it. Wow, don't tell no one. I kind of like it. I kind of like when they're so stupid because it makes the real good drama. My lord, the anatomy is great. It's true, the anatomy is great. And those doctors, they will be so dumb sometimes. They're so smart. They're so smart knowing all them medical things. But then they act so dumb sometimes. Like the latest episode, it got me fuming. It got me fuming with the decisions that were made in that. They were so dumb. It was the most dumb thing I've ever seen. But also it's pretty entertaining. It's pretty entertaining. Maybe you should watch it. It's pretty addictive too. I'm on season 2, and I want to watch more. Actually, in fact, I'm planning on watching more tonight. But you didn't hear that from me. Anyways, moving on. So, you may be wondering, Spoofy, what's the big thing that you always talk about that's always in your brain that will not escape from your brain? What are those things? What are those things that you will play or just talk about in general? What are those things you like and are obsessed with? What are those, what do they call that ADHD thing? Your hyperfocuses? What is your hyperfocus? Well, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! I think if any of y'all know me, you know that Yu-Gi-Oh! is one of the things I am most obsessed with. I'm almost constantly looking at the Yu-Gi-Oh! Reddit or videos. I just like that card game. I grew up with it, and it's real good. It's real good, folks. It's real complicated now, so I don't expect you to just jump straight in. But there are ways to enjoy it that are pretty fun. Like Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, I think is a really great thing, and I think that there are opportunities for them to make it a little bit more of a casual audience appeal. But it's definitely a very complicated card game at this point, so I don't blame you if you don't like it. But it is something that I absolutely love. I own so much of this cardboard. I need to sell it. There's too much cardboard in my room. I can't live this way no longer. Wonder if you like Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, I love Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh yeah, more Night Doodles. Sorry, look at these little drawings. I love them so much. Look at me. I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Right there. You can tell because the back of the cards. And look, I'm being a bit of a ditz. Being a bit of a ditz in the other one. I got the brain rot. I got the brain rot for these other things. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Is one of my favorite card games. One of my favorite games in general. One of my favorite things in general. So I love it. I love talking about it. If you ask me any Yu-Gi-Oh! Questions, I will answer them because it's most likely that I know them. Anyways, card games. I talked about it before. It's a like. It's a love even. The card games are one of those things that I love playing. I have a couple of hours into Inscription. I do plan on streaming that sometime. It's been a bit since I last played it, but man, do I love a good card game. There's just something about the way that card games play that activates some neurons in my brain and just makes me fill with absolute delight. So I love card games. I also love competitive shooters, though maybe this is a love-hate relationship. I play Valorant with my friends. I play Overwatch sometimes, and if you've watched other streams when I played with friends, you can tell I feel real passionate about it both ways. I feel passionate that I'm really enjoying myself, and I feel real passionate about getting frustrated when I do something dumb. And sometimes I will backseat game, and I feel bad about it. I'm trying to work on it. I'm trying to get better. I'll change. I will change. I can be fixed. But anyways, I love competitive shooters. You will definitely see competitive shooter content from me later in the future. And you will see me playing on other people's channels, competitive shooters. And I feel like I'm pretty good at them. I'm okay. I had a lot of years in high school where I played in the computer labs playing CSGO and trained me to be real good at the game. Trained me to be pretty good at first-person shooters in general. I was in the pits. I was in the pits of them CSGO high school lab days, and my God, I came out of it a monster. Anyways, the spray bottle might fix her. Hey, you know what, chat? Maybe at some point I'll get a little spray bottle redemption. I definitely got to get, affiliate and stuff before I start implementing cool little things like that, but I feel like that'd be a fun thing to include. Maybe I'll do that at some point. Love Yu-Gi-Oh! Would love to understand what's happening. Know what? I think most people who play Yu-Gi-Oh!, even the good ones, they would also love to understand what's happening. There's so many cards and mechanics and rules. It is hard to understand that game from a holistic perspective. But anyways, action games. This is another broad little thing. I just like action-y games like Hades or any other kind of action roguelite. I just love being able to move around, dash around. It's just real fun. It's a real fun thing. I like it. I like it a lot. I love movement, especially in action games. I love being able to hop around, zip around all over the place. It just delights me. It activates some kind of neuron in my brain again, like Yu-Gi-Oh!, like competitive shooters. There's something with those neurons that just make me feel, woo, and make me feel crazy and make me feel good. Some horror games. Now this is a interesting little thing. So I do like playing some horror games. Some horror games are too scare for me. I'm a pretty scared person in general. I'm a little scaredy cat, even though I'm a rabbit. I'm a little scaredy rabbit. And I get spooked very, very easily. But I also really enjoy some of the theming, some of the design of horror games. They're so cool. They're so cool. Some of them will dive into deep psychological explorations of characters. Some of them are just flat out terrifying. And I don't know if I could play them too long. But you will see that I will be playing some horror games. In fact, next week on Friday, I am going to be playing the debut of the Dead Space remake. I'm very excited to do that. I'm going to be terrified out of my wits. I only played the first little bits of the first Dead Space game in high school, and I peed my pants. I peed my pants even though there were friends around. I got real embarrassed. And God, that game was scary at the time, so I'm really excited to get back into it now that I feel like I'm a little braver. One of some of my favorite or most memorable horror games, well, I definitely I liked that little bit of Dead Space. I also like horror-themed games, I wouldn't say that Dead by Daylight is exactly a full horror game. It's more horror-themed because, you'll get jump scared sometimes by some of the powers, but for the most part, you're just having fun with friends. Some other horror games I like are like Silent Hill or especially Resident Evil. Though that one I also say as time goes on is less scary and more just like action horror, which is like a whole other thing. It's just like horror themed with some things that might actually genuinely scare you. But for the most part, it's just like the way horror allows you to explore some themes that you could not explore in other media is just really cool. It's just really cool, especially horror games. So yeah, those are a couple I like. Immersive sim games. Some of y'all might not be familiar with what this means. Well, immersive sim games are not FIFA, as Steam may lead you on to believe, but stuff like Deus Ex and arguably Hitman games. They're games where there is a lot of interaction you can have with the world that is usually not intended by the developers, and it gives you a lot of creative freedom with the things that you can do in it. And I'm really excited to show you some immersive sim games that I have within my library. I just love the genre. There's so much flexibility. I think stealth action is mostly what these fall under, but there's definitely some like other types of immersive sim games, and I cannot wait to explore them with y'all. All right, going on to the media. So media is stuff that is not video games. So this can be books or television or anime or anything like that. So first thing, I love the Yu-Gi-Oh anime. There's so much silly about it between all the different seasons like GX and 5Ds and all the other ones, but I just love watching it. I really love the characters. I really love the themes. It's just really entertaining. It's a really entertaining series. No matter if you're looking for a cyberpunk dystopia, 5Ds. 5Ds what? 5Ds nuts. Got him. Anyways, you want a cyberpunk dystopia that also has a whole arc where there's like a slave western town where you have to duel or you die. In Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds, you got so many crazy things. This world has evolved to be completely revolved around card games, and that affects society in many very strange ways with it throughout the series. And it's just an entertaining watch. Even if you don't play the card game, I would recommend watching any of the series wholeheartedly. They are so good, so fun. Rest in peace, Kazuki Takahashi. You were a legend for making these series. Anyways, Chainsaw Man. This was the most, not the most recent brain rot, but Chainsaw Man, oh boy. I watched a couple of episodes of the first season. I got hooked. I had to read the rest of the manga. I read the rest of the manga in 1 or 2 sittings, and my god, is this one of the best manga and anime series I have ever seen. Chainsaw Man is an incredible thrill ride, and I just love it so much. I love Power. I love Aki. I love all the characters, some of which are spoilers that I cannot talk about. So I'm not going to talk too long about Chainsaw Man before I accidentally spoiler someone that is waiting on the 2nd and 3rd seasons. Yeah, Tatsuki Fujimoto is a madman. He is crazy. He will put anything. I am surprised about the things that he's allowed to talk about and put within Chainsaw Man that is in Shonen Jump, which is still very much a boys manga, like a boys manga publication. It is crazy some of the things he's able to get away with, but it is so good. So very good. Now on to the current brain rot. Grey's Anatomy. God dang these stupid, sexy, smart doctors. They're so smart and hot, but they're so dang stupid with their interpersonal relationships. My god, it's so entertaining. If you watch this series, you will be addicted. You will want to watch every single episode every night. You will try binging through the entire seasons, and you will feel many dang passionate feelings about these goddamn doctors. But I feel like I've talked about Grey's Anatomy enough. And I don't want you to get poisoned by this brain worm either. So we're going to move on to a series you absolutely need to watch. It's a slightly older series. And people have been talking about it. People have been talking about it because of the memes. And I very much love that. I love that so much. I bet you have to watch the episodes every day. I cannot imagine that, Ryan. I cannot imagine having to deal with waiting a full week before I could find out what happened to these dang, sexy, dumb doctors. My God. Anyways, so Columbo. Columbo is sort of it's definitely within the mystery genre, but it's very different from any other mystery series in general. Just like any sort of mystery books or TV or movies, there's nothing that is like Columbo, because it tells you exactly how the murder happened, who is the murderer, and all of that within the first couple of minutes of the show. And what makes it so good is that you then enter Detective Columbo. Detective Columbo is one of the greatest main characters that has ever been written, and it purely comes from the performance of Peter Falk. I don't think there is anyone that could do Columbo the same way that Peter Falk did. I just don't think that is a possibility. But enter Detective Columbo, very charming old man who talks constantly about his wife, has a very silly dog who's very lazy, who has a very dinged up car, who gets confused for a homeless person many, many times, and is just such a charming delight as he hunts down these terrible killers. And he is the one that we follow as we try to pick together what are the flaws in the plan of these murderers. He's the one that picks away at them, just makes them feel so god dang annoyed, and is just such a delight to watch. If you want something that is different in mystery, you watch Columbo. Columbo is great. My next favorite series, my God, I'm losing energy, but I will have my second win. Just you wait, guys. Another great series is Yu Yu Hakusho. My God, this series, both the anime and the manga, which I still need to finish, by the way. I've read only a little bit of the manga, but I've watched the entire anime many a time. Yu Yu Hakusho is great. I love Yusuke, I love Kuwabara, I love Hiei, I love my boy, not Kuronosuke. Wait, is Kuronosuke one? I forget. My God, I'm feeling it, folks. Feeling a little tired, feeling losing steam, but it's okay. I'm gonna push through. So I love Kuwabara. I love Yusuke. I love Hiei. I love Kurama. Kurama is great, and I absolutely adore Botan. Botan is one of my favorite characters. She is why I want blue hair. She's why I want blue hair and pronouns. She has all of the fashion fits. I gotta get up with my slides. I'm not gonna rush through my slides. I'm going through every single one of these and treating it with the same amount of love and energy that you put into it, my love. Yeah, Botan is a great character. Everyone's a great character. The series is a lot about personal growth and just if you watch the first episode, you will get hooked. It's one of the best first introductions that I think to any series I've ever watched, because it just hooks you with the emotions of it. It really puts you into the mindset of who these characters are and what the emotional stakes are. It is really great. Kamen Rider. So I mentioned I like tokusatsu. I love tokusatsu. Some of my favorite tokusatsu is Kamen Rider. It is a thing that got me into it. The first one I ever watched, X-Aid, another silly dumb doctor show, but this time they fight the diseases that they fight, and they're gamers. It's crazy. Who came up with this concept? Doctors fighting gamer diseases. Who came up with that? I don't know, but they're crazy. And it works. It works for some reason. I don't know how it works. I don't know why it works. It just works. It's so entertaining. X8 is pretty great. Maybe towards the latter half, you might feel it dragging a bit, but it definitely picks up towards the finale. I have such a tie between Build and Den-O on which is my favorite series. They have different great things going for them. Build is definitely a much more dramatic series in how it handles itself, though it does still have some silly moments. And my God, Sento Kiryu is one of my favorite main characters in anything. I absolutely love him. He is such a great rabbit scientist. Maybe I'm biased because he is rabbit themed and has a rabbit form, but I love him as a main character, and I love his relationship with Banjo. That's right. The other main character's name is Banjo. Can you believe that? But it's great. Both of them have such a good relationship. I love the supporting cast. It's a really great series. I have to show my partner the rest of it. I have so much I have to show my partner that I have been just like absolutely what's the word? Procrastinating on? Yeah, I've been procrastinating on it. But my god, I love Build. And I love Den-O. Den-O has just this really entertaining cast of characters. It's so funny, but it's still very emotional. A lot of the episodes center around characters going through very terrible tragedies and trying to reverse the past on them, whereas Kamen Rider Den-O is trying to make sure that the past happens the way it did, though maybe giving some people some kindness so that the events play out a bit more nicely. And it is a very, very lovely show. I would probably, out of these three, recommend Den-O the most, as just like, if you want to be entertained, if you want to have a good time, if you just want to feel good, I think Den-O is the one that you should be watching the most. All right, the next one. Sonic. I love Sonic. I used to play Sonic Heroes in middle school and high school a lot. I used to play it a whole lot. And I love that little blue hedgehog. He is so good. His games are of varying quality. But my god, the IDW Sonic comics, if you have not read them, please read them. They are so good. I don't know how the writing of a Sonic comic is so good, but it is. Apparently, I haven't played through the rest of the game, but the writing of the game is written by one of the comic writers. And guess what? The comic writers are so good. They're so good at what they do. They make the series way better than it should be. And I just absolutely adore it. I love Tangled. I love Whisper. I love my girls. I love my girls. They're so good. And some spoiler characters I can't mention. But oh my god, it's a really good series with really lovely art and writing. Please do yourself a service and read the Sonic comics. They're great. My Sapphic girls. Yeah, my Sapphic ladies. Let's go. All right. Yes, I am a JoJo fan. I'm sorry to say I am JoJo brained. I can't change that. I started watching it on a whim. I watched the entirety of part 1. So entertaining. I really loved part 2, and from there I was hooked. I watched a lot of part 3. I have to say that one's a little bit of a rough slog, especially with some of the content being very dated. But otherwise, like there's some worthwhile things in there. You just have to kind of like get through it. I'm sorry to say for part 3 fans, if you like it, you like it. I can't change your opinion about that. It just personally, some of it was pretty rough, and there are definitely some things that people should maybe look up content warnings for, because it does have some topics that are not handled the best at the time. And I do know it's probably because it's very old writing as well. Part 4 though. Oh, we go right back up. What a banger of a part. It's so good. I love Morio. I love all the characters in there. It's just a really great part. And we follow that up with part 5. And I love Giorno. I love Charity. I love that season. I know there's some people that are not as much of a fan of it, but it's also a really, really great season. The pacing's really good. And there's just some really great fights and characters. It's really worth your time. You should watch JoJo, but I don't think I need to tell you that. I think there are plenty of people who have already told you that JoJo is a great series, so I'm not going to talk your ear off about that one. All right. So, what kind of content can you expect from me? Well, I definitely am going to stream some card games, seeing as I'm such a fan of them. I definitely am going to play some card games, both digital and physical. I'm going to do some pack openings and unboxings at some point when I get a hand cam. I'm going to do some hand cam games for games that are only physical. I'm going to definitely dig around to find some really cool stuff. So you can definitely expect a lot of card game stuff. Variety games. Yes, this is a blanket term, but it does mean I will basically play anything that floats my boat, anything that kind of looks interesting to me. Like I'm going to be playing some horror games, I'm going to be playing some action games. I'm just going to be playing a lot of games that I just think look cool. I will mostly try to cover indie games because those are the ones I kind of prefer, but I will play just about anything if it suits my fancy. So you can expect a lot of different content from me in that regard. ASMR streams. Wink. ASMR streams. So what I'm going to clarify about this, I will do reading streams. Those are things that I really want to do. They will be something that I've really look forward to. I think it will help me get better into the rhythm of talking for long periods of time, getting more into characters, just improving better, expanding my own methods of speech, expanding my vocabulary, my dictionary, and all that. And maybe I'll do some funny little ASMR streams sometimes. I'm not going to tell you more than that. Just know they'll be interesting. And whatever silly things that come to my brain. I have constant stream ideas that are absolutely insane, but are things I absolutely want to do. There are some things that I'm very excited to do that do not fit into any like game category or anything like that. They're pretty wild. Pretty wild things. They're rarely out there. And some of them are going to involve friends. Tucks me in bed and read. I will tuck you into bed and read you stories. I will do that. That's something I will do. But that'll come later. But yeah, whatever silly thing comes to my brain. There's a lot of silly things that come to my brain, y'all. So you better be ready for that because it's going to get pretty wild. It's going to get pretty crazy. And my goals. I want to become a full-time streamer. I really do enjoy this. Like, some of y'all may know a little bit of the deep lore, the history, that I did try streaming for a while. And, I got a job, so it became harder to stream. So I took a bit of a break. I needed it to kind of refresh myself, to kind of get back that energy, and to generally just improve my content and myself. So that's why I took a bit of a break. But I want to get back into it, and I want to become a full-time streamer. That's one of my big goals. I want to be put in a card game. Now you may think, Spoofy, how the heck are you going to get put in a card game? Well, I guess I just got to become real famous and all, and they'll have no choice but to put me in a card game. But I'm definitely going to, I'm going to try doing a lot of efforts to outreach to card game developers. I'm going to try covering games that might not have as much traction or foot traffic. I'm going to try promoting them. One of my plans is to have months where I spend time just focusing on a physical card game. Like, there's going to be that Disney Lorcana game that comes around in August, I believe. And there's going to be a game coming out in April called Grand Archive that I want to cover. And I just want to be a real big advocate for card games. And maybe if I do a good enough job of that, if I really impress the developers, if I make them happy, maybe they'll put me in a card game. That'd be really fun. So I'm just going to try and do my best in that. But I would love to be put in a card game. I think I would feel really honored by that. I would definitely advertise it to y'all that I have myself in a card game. So try your best to pull it. But I think it'd be real cool. And on that topic, I'd like to make my own card game. This is going to be a really long-term goal. I definitely have to build up community. I have to think about what kind of mechanics I want in my card game, what kind of audience I want to have my card game be for, and I got to do a lot of playtesting. A lot of playtesting. I want to make sure it's a good product that people enjoy a lot before I release it to the public. I definitely want to make a card game, and I want it to be good and fun, and I want it to be for the people that follow me. So I'm definitely gonna make a card game. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a long time though. So we'll come back to this goal many a time throughout my streaming career. And get some big bahonkas. I mean, I have pretty big bahonkas here, as you can see in my 2D representation, but I would like to get some big bahonkas in real life too. I think that would be nice. I think that would also change my voice a little bit. maybe some of y'all would not appreciate the change, but it's something that I've wanted for a long time. And I want the jiggle physics. I want my Never mind. I don't think I could say. I don't think I can say that on Twitch without violating the TOS. I mean, I probably said a lot of things that violated the TOS. I'm probably gonna say a lot more things that violate the TOS. But I think I'll avoid saying that one on stream at least. We'll always love your voice. Aw, thank you, Knight. Also not listed here, but it'd be cool to have a figurine. If I had a figurine myself, that'd be real cool. I think I would want something that would be affordable to a lot of people. So like maybe like a $20 like pop-up parade kind of figure, or maybe even like a garage kit figure that you could like either 3D print, or we'd like sell out these kits that you could then assemble and paint. I think that'd be pretty cool. But I would love to have a little figurine of myself. I think that'd be real awesome. Whew. And well, guys, that's the end of this little presentation. Credits, well, for the model art, they were made by the very talented and lovely Tiger Tooney. Thank you for making that, my friend. And for all of the help with the last minute stuff, the advice, I have to thank my lovely partner, Nato Sprout. My God, I would not have been able to do this without their help. And I just really love them so much. You gotta show them love. You can find them at Nato Sprout on Twitter. Oh, also you can find Tiger Tooney at Tiger Tooney Twitter, on Twitch. He's not streaming so much right now, but I know he'll probably stream more in the future. He makes really good art streams, and I definitely think you should check those out when he does them. And yeah, I want to also just thank all my friends and again my lovely partner Knight for this support. I am very grateful for the past year I've had. I'm really grateful that I have so many people in chat right now. I know it'd be so much harder to do this stream without having all these people in here, and I could not have done it without my friends. Also, let me go ahead and check on who that follow was. I'm sorry I did not give you a shout out. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Ruby Hexagon. Thank you all for coming as well. I want to thank you too. Thank you for coming. You didn't have to spend your time sitting here with little old me, but you did. You decided to do it, and I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all coming here. I appreciate y'all just listening to me ramble on about all these different things, and I cannot wait to stream further in the future. So thank you all very much for coming. I hope y'all have a very fantastic night, and I will see y'all later. Coming. Yeah. Yippee! Thank you. How Jag? How do y'all? All right. I gotta drink some water. I gotta rest. What a crazy night. I'm thankful for the support. I love y'all. Have a good night. I'll see ya. Bye.